Have you ever felt stuck? Like you're spinning your wheels but getting nowhere? Maybe you're frustrated by where you are in life but unsure how to get out of it. You're not alone. We've all been there at some point, waiting for something to change, hoping for a miracle. But let me tell you something. No one's coming to save you. If you're not actively hustling, you have zero right to complain. That's the hard truth. Success doesn't just fall into your lap. If you want to break free, if you want to achieve what you're capable of, it's going to take hustle, real, consistent effort. But here's the good news. The power to change everything is in your hands. Today, I'm going to show you how to stop making excuses, how to take control, and how to unlock your full potential. This isn't some feel-good speech with no substance. This is a roadmap to get you moving. If you're ready to stop waiting and start doing, keep listening. Because this could be the moment everything shifts for you. Think about the last time you complained about something, whether it was work, your situation, your relationships, or the way life is treating you. Now ask yourself this: what have you gained by complaining? Did it make things better? Did it change anything? The truth is, nothing changes by just talking about problems. Complaints are like a security blanket, comforting for a moment, but they keep you stuck. They don't lead to progress. They don't lead to success. Complaints only trap you in a cycle of negativity. So I'll ask you, what are you doing to change your situation? Are you taking action or just talking about it? We've all been there, pointing fingers, blaming everything outside of us. But here's the harsh reality. You're not going to move forward if you keep wasting your energy on complaints. Complaints are nothing but noise. They don't move you toward your goals. Action does. And if you want change, it's time to stop talking and start doing. Here's the thing. Complaining might feel good in the moment, but it keeps you stagnant. Complaints are like a car idling in neutral. You put your foot on the gas, but you're not going anywhere. You can blame the car, the road, the weather, but until you shift gears, you're stuck. The cost of staying in that cycle of complaints is huge. It leads to wasted time, frustration, and a life that's just passing you by. Your potential is getting buried under all that noise. Now let's talk about hustle. Hustle is about taking consistent, determined action toward your goals. It's not glamorous, it's not always exciting, but it works. Hustling means doing what others won't, pushing through the discomfort and getting things done even when you don't feel like it. You can sit around and talk about what you want to achieve, or you can get up and start working for it. Every action you take, no matter how small, gets you closer to where you want to be. So let me tell you something: stop waiting for motivation to show up. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. If you want to change your life, you have to hustle, and you have to start right now. The difference between complaining and hustling is this: one keeps you stuck and the other propels you forward. If you want to unlock your potential, stop talking and start acting. The power is in your hands, if you choose to take control. We live in a world where everything is just a click away. Want food? There's an app for that. Need a new outfit? It'll be delivered to your door in 2 days. The moment we want something, we expect it almost instantly. We become conditioned to expect immediate rewards, and it's easy to forget that real meaningful success doesn't happen overnight. Social media, streaming services, and online shopping have created an illusion that everything should be fast and effortless. But let me tell you something: you cannot build a lasting, fulfilling life by chasing quick fixes. The problem with this obsession for instant gratification is that it has eroded our ability to work for what we truly want. When we expect things to happen immediately, we don't learn the essential skills of patience and perseverance. Think about it. How many times have you given up on something because the results weren't instant enough? Whether it's learning a new skill, building a career, or improving your health, real success requires time, it requires failure, it requires getting back up when things don't go according to plan. Instant gratification keeps you from building resilience. It keeps you from developing the grit needed to face the real challenges of life. Quick fixes might feel good in the moment, but they don't last. You don't grow by taking shortcuts. Long-term success comes from the ability to keep going even when the path is tough. It comes from setting goals that are meaningful and sustainable. Sure, the small victories feel great, but they're only stepping stones. Real growth happens when you stick with the process, even when the reward isn't right in front of you. We all want to be successful, but too many of us are looking for the fast route. The truth is, there is no fast route. It's about taking small, consistent steps every single day. Success isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. And those who understand this, those who can put their heads down and keep moving forward despite the distractions and setbacks, are the ones who will eventually reach their destination. But it's not just about getting there, it's about who you become in the process. Let's be clear, nothing worth having is achieved without effort. We've all heard the phrase slow and steady wins the race, and it's true. The journey to success isn't about massive leaps. It's about taking small, consistent actions over and over again. Each day you have a choice to make. You can choose to hustle today, even if the payoff isn't immediate. You can choose to push through the days when things feel hard, when the results aren't obvious. That's where growth happens. That's where the true rewards lie. And here's the truth you need to embrace. There will be days when you feel like giving up. There will be days when the grind seems unbearable, when the results don't come fast enough, or when the frustration of slow progress gets to you. But let me ask you this, what's the alternative? To quit, to give up on the very thing that could change your life? No, you must keep going. You must embrace the grind, even when it's hard. You see, the grind is not just about the destination, it's about who you are becoming along the way. It's about learning how to show up every single day, no matter what. It's about being able to take setbacks and turn them into lessons. The process is where the growth happens. The journey is where the power lies. So forget about the instant rewards. Forget about the shortcuts. It's time to take control of your future. Stop looking for quick fixes and start committing to the slow, steady hustle that will take you to the top. Stay focused on your long-term goals. Keep taking action one step at a time. Embrace the grind, because when you do, the results will come, and they'll be worth every ounce of effort you put in. You've heard it before, you need discipline to succeed. But how many of us truly understand what that means? Discipline isn't just about sticking to a schedule or following a set of rules. It's the foundation of every successful journey. It's the quiet force that keeps you moving forward when motivation is nowhere to be found. Let me tell you something, motivation will come and go, but discipline is what holds you steady when the storm hits. It's the anchor in the sea of distractions and doubts. If you want to make real progress, discipline must be at the core of everything you do. It's not glamorous, it's not flashy, but it's powerful. It's what separates those who make it from those who don't. The problem with motivation is that it's temporary. You might feel motivated today, but what happens tomorrow when that feeling fades away? Without discipline, you'll find yourself stuck, waiting for the next spark of inspiration to push you forward. But here's the hard truth. Waiting for motivation is a trap. Successful people don't wait for motivation, they create discipline. They set their routines, they stick to their goals, and they keep going, regardless of how they feel. Motivation isn't reliable, but discipline is. Now let's talk about how to build the discipline that will carry you forward. It starts with small habits. It's not about changing everything all at once. It's about making tiny, sustainable changes that compound over time. Start simple. Maybe it's waking up 15 minutes earlier each day. Maybe it's committing to reading just one page of a book, or taking a 5-minute walk every morning. It doesn't matter how small the action is. What matters is that you commit to it and do it every day, without fail. You see, discipline isn't about grand gestures. It's about consistency. Consistency over time is what creates real success. Think about it. A single drop of water doesn't seem like much, but if that drop keeps falling day after day, it can carve out a canyon. Your small actions done consistently will eventually lead to massive results. Most people quit before they see that transformation because they don't stick with the process long enough to see the cumulative impact. It's easy to get discouraged when you don't see immediate results. But remember, success is a marathon, not a sprint. The real difference maker is staying the course when others give up. The more consistent you are, the more success compounds. Now I'm going to challenge you right here, right now. I want you to commit to one action, one habit that you can start today to build the discipline you need for long-term success. It could be something as simple as drinking more water, taking 5 minutes to plan your day, or committing to an hour of focused work. Whatever it is, start small, but do it every single day. Don't wait for the perfect time or for motivation to strike. Take action now. What are you willing to commit to today that will lay the foundation for the discipline you need to succeed? Your future self will thank you for it. Have you ever wanted to give up? Have you ever felt like the obstacles in your path were too big, too many, or just too difficult to overcome? It's easy to quit, isn't it? It feels like it would just be simpler to walk away and pretend like you're not even interested in the outcome anymore. But here's the truth. The road to success is not easy. It's not meant to be. The most successful people in this world didn't get there by taking the easy way out. They got there because they refused to quit. They pushed through the pain, they dug deep when they were exhausted. They kept going even when failure seemed inevitable. And now I'm here to tell you that you have the same power to push through the toughest of times. What you need is resilience, the power to keep going even when everything inside you says to stop. This speech isn't about easy answers. It's about showing you how to develop the strength to endure and rise above. Because my friend, that's what will take you where you want to go. Let's talk about quitting for a moment. It's easy to do, right? Life can throw us curveballs, and sometimes it feels like the easiest thing is to throw in the towel. But let me tell you something. Quitting is always an option, but it's never the answer. The easy way out will always be there waiting for you, but it's not the path that leads to success. Perseverance is the key. In fact, it's the only key that will unlock your potential. Success isn't about never failing, it's about never giving up. And that's what makes the difference between those who make it and those who don't. It's not talent, it's not luck, it's resilience. The ability to keep moving forward even when things get tough is what separates the winners from the rest. Now let's talk about failure. Let me ask you, have you ever failed? I know you have. We all have. But here's the thing, failure isn't the end. It's a stepping stone. In fact, failure is often the best teacher you'll ever have. People who succeed don't do so by avoiding failure. They do so by learning from it. Think about someone like Thomas Edison. He didn't invent the light bulb on his first try. In fact, he tried thousands of different ways that didn't work, but instead of seeing these as failures, he saw them as lessons. Each time he failed, he got one step closer to success. He wasn't afraid to fail because he knew that failing forward was the only way to reach his goal. That mindset is what helped him and many others push through when everyone else would have given up. So the next time you fail, remember this failure is just a lesson waiting to be learned. It's not the end, it's the beginning of the next step in your journey. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back from failure, it's about pushing forward in the face of adversity. It's about finding strength when the odds are stacked against you. When you face setbacks, you have two choices. You can let those setbacks defeat you, or you can choose to learn, grow, and keep moving. Let's talk about the great Nelson Mandela for a moment. He spent 27 years in prison, but did he let that break him? No, he kept his dream alive. He kept fighting for his beliefs. His resilience wasn't just about surviving, it was about thriving despite the circumstances. And when he walked out of that prison, he didn't just walk out as a free man. He walked out as a leader, a symbol of hope, a man who had fought against all odds and won. You see, resilience isn't just about surviving hard times. It's about thriving through them, using every challenge as an opportunity to grow stronger. So how do you build persistence? How do you develop the kind of resilience that will see you through the toughest times? It starts with small, consistent actions. You have to break down your goals into manageable steps. Don't look at the big picture all at once because that can overwhelm you. Focus on what you can do today and do it. Track your progress. Celebrate the small wins, even the tiny victories. When you hit those milestones, no matter how small they seem, take a moment to acknowledge your effort. That's how you build persistence, one step at a time. It's about being patient with yourself and understanding that success doesn't come overnight. It's built through consistent, relentless effort, even when the results aren't immediate. Here's the bottom line. Your ability to persist in the face of challenges, to bounce back from failure, and to stay resilient through hard times will determine your success. The road won't always be easy, but the more you push through the setbacks, the stronger you'll become. You've got what it takes. Now it's up to you to keep moving forward. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how many times you stumble, I need you to remember this. Don't quit, don't stop. You are building something that will last, one step, one day at a time. Keep going. Have you ever found yourself pointing fingers when things go wrong, blaming your boss, your situation, the economy, or even the people around you? It's easy to do, isn't it? It's easier to look outward than to look within. But here's the truth. Your life, your success, and your happiness are all in your hands. The moment you take full ownership of your actions and decisions, that's when everything starts to change. No more excuses, no more blaming. It's time to take responsibility and reclaim control of your life. This isn't about pointing out what went wrong in the past. It's about stepping into your future with the power to shape it. The path to success doesn't come from waiting for things to change. It comes from making the decision to change your mindset, your habits, and your life. Today, I'm going to show you how to stop being a passenger in your own life and start driving it toward your dreams. If you're ready for that, keep listening, because what I'm about to share could be the shift you've been waiting for. Let's start with one simple fact. Life isn't always fair. We all face challenges. We all encounter setbacks. But what separates those who thrive from those who stay stuck is how we respond to those challenges. Too many people get caught in the trap of blaming the world for their circumstances. I didn't get that promotion because of office politics. The economy is too tough right now for me to succeed. I was born into the wrong family, and that's why I can't make it. Sound familiar? Here's the problem with that thinking. It gives away your power. It hands control over your life to everyone and everything else. And if you give away your power, you'll never feel in control of your own destiny. The truth is that no matter what's happening around you, you are the one responsible for your decisions, your actions, and your future. Your choices today will determine your tomorrow. And if you're not happy with your life right now, it's time to take full responsibility and make the changes you need to move forward. Shifting your mindset from a victim to a victor is the first step in taking ownership of your life. I want you to think for a moment, how often do you catch yourself playing the victim? I'm not talking about genuine hardship or real challenges. I'm talking about the moments when you feel like things aren't going your way and your first instinct is to blame something or someone else. This mindset keeps you trapped. It makes you powerless. But when you switch your mindset from this is happening to me to this is happening for me, everything changes. Suddenly you are no longer at the mercy of your circumstances. You are in control. You see opportunities where others see obstacles. You choose how to react. This shift doesn't mean that life will stop throwing challenges your way. It simply means that you will face those challenges with the confidence that you are capable of handling them. A person with this mindset doesn't wait for change to happen. They make change happen. They stop asking why me and start asking what can I do about this. And that question is where real transformation begins. Now let's talk about the courage it takes to make bold choices. So often we hold ourselves back because we're afraid to take risks. We stay stuck in safe, familiar routines, waiting for the perfect moment to act. But let me tell you something, there is no such thing as the perfect moment. The moment is now. It's easy to talk about change and growth, but the real game changer is taking that first bold step. The bold decision to walk away from what no longer serves you. The bold choice to invest in yourself when others doubt you. The bold move to say yes to the opportunity that scares you, because you know it could be the key to unlocking the life you want. It's not about being reckless, it's about being brave enough to step into the unknown and trust yourself enough to make it work. I want you to ask yourself today, what bold decision have you been avoiding? What's that one risk you know you need to take, but fear has been holding you back? Let me remind you, fear will always be there. The key is not letting it stop you. The key is taking that step forward anyway. Finally, let's talk about accountability. Here's the cold, hard truth. You hold the power. It's easy to fall into the trap of blaming others, of thinking that someone else is responsible for your success or failure. But the reality is that no one is coming to save you. No one is going to make things happen for you. The only person who can create lasting change in your life is you. Every decision, every action, every moment is an opportunity to take ownership of your path. If you want to be successful, you have to stop waiting for someone else to hand it to you. You must hold yourself accountable. And yes, that means owning your mistakes, learning from them, and using them as fuel to keep moving forward. If you fail, get up. If you stumble, keep walking. The more you own your actions, the more control you will have over your life. This is about taking responsibility for your present and your future. And when you embrace this accountability, you will realize just how much power you have to change your life. So, let me ask you this. Are you ready to take full ownership of your life? Are you ready to stop blaming the world and start taking control of your future? The choice is yours. The power is in your hands. No one else can do it for you. But when you embrace responsibility, you'll unlock a strength you never knew you had. You'll stop waiting for change and you'll start creating it. It's time to move from victim to victor. It's time to make bold choices and take ownership of every step. And from this moment on, let's make sure that the person you are today is the person who shows up and takes full responsibility for everything that's coming next. Have you ever felt like you're on the edge of success, but no matter how hard you push, things just don't seem to move forward? It's frustrating, isn't it? We all get stuck at some point. But let me tell you something. Momentum is everything. It's not about the big leaps. It's about the small steps that build into something powerful. If you want to achieve anything worthwhile, you need to learn how to keep moving even when you don't feel like it. That's how you stay unstoppable. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to show you how to build momentum, how to stay focused on your journey, and how to keep going when the going gets tough. This isn't some fluff about dreaming big. This is about taking real, consistent action. I'll give you the tools to create unstoppable momentum in your life so you can start seeing results, big or small, every single day. Stick with me, because the game-changing secrets I'm about to share could make all the difference in how you move forward. The truth is, momentum is the fuel that drives progress. The small actions you take every day, even when they feel insignificant, are what build momentum. But here's the catch. You can't wait for motivation to kick in. You can't sit around hoping for that perfect moment when you feel inspired. No, you need to create your own momentum. This comes through consistent action, no matter how small. Think about it like rolling a boulder up a hill. The first push takes effort, but once it starts rolling, it gains speed. That's what your momentum will do for you. It'll take you further than you ever thought possible, with less effort as time goes on. But if you stop pushing, if you give up too soon, you'll lose all the progress you've made. So no matter how tough it gets, keep going. Push a little more today than you did yesterday. It's those little wins that compound into something huge. Every time you show up, every time you put in the work, you're building momentum. And that momentum will carry you, even when things get hard. Now here's where so many people mess up. They don't celebrate the small wins. We're always taught to focus on the big picture, right? The huge successes, the massive achievements. But let me tell you, those big victories only come after you've stacked up a bunch of small wins. That's why it's critical to acknowledge your progress along the way. Don't wait until you've made it to celebrate. Celebrate every step forward, no matter how small it may seem. Did you wake up earlier than yesterday? Celebrate it. Did you finish a task you've been avoiding? Celebrate it. Every step counts. These small wins keep you motivated and remind you that you're moving forward. They build your confidence and prove that you're capable of making progress. Don't wait for some grand moment to feel proud. Every step in the right direction is a victory worth acknowledging. Remember, small wins lead to big victories. If you ignore the little things, you'll miss the bigger picture. But here's the real secret to staying unstoppable. Hustle for the long term. Too many people burn out because they focus only on the short term. They're all about that initial push, that first wave of energy when things are new and exciting. But real success, real growth, it doesn't come from that. It comes from staying in the game, even when things get tough, even when you feel exhausted. The key is pacing yourself. You've got to find the balance between pushing yourself hard and giving yourself the grace to rest and recharge. The hustle isn't about working non-stop until you're burnt out. It's about working smart, staying consistent, and building a routine that you can sustain over time. Don't exhaust yourself with unrealistic expectations. Set manageable goals, take care of your health, and create a system that allows you to work at your best without burning out. This is how you stay unstoppable. It's not about how fast you can go, it's about keeping the pace and staying in the game day after day, year after year. And finally, here's something many people fail to realize: success can be dangerous if you let it make you complacent. It's easy to think that once you've achieved a certain level of success, you can coast for a while. Maybe you've hit a milestone, gotten that promotion, or reached a financial goal. But let me tell you, success is not the end. It's just the beginning. If you rest on your laurels, if you stop pushing, if you let complacency set in, you'll slowly start to lose your edge. The moment you stop growing is the moment you start to fall behind. Never let success lull you into comfort. Success is a journey, not a destination. If you want to keep thriving, you must keep evolving. Stay hungry, keep learning, keep challenging yourself. The most successful people in the world never stop pushing. They don't sit back and relax once they've achieved something. They double down, they improve, they innovate. Don't let success make you comfortable. Let it motivate you to push even harder. So let me ask you, are you ready to keep pushing even when things feel slow? Are you ready to celebrate every step forward, no matter how small? Are you willing to hustle for the long term and avoid the trap of complacency? Momentum is what keeps you going. Small wins are what keep you motivated. Hustling long term is what keeps you unstoppable. And never forget, success is a journey. Keep moving forward, keep building that momentum, and no matter what, never stop growing. The next level is waiting for you. Are you tired of sitting back, waiting for the perfect moment to make a change? Do you feel like time is slipping away and you're still stuck in the same place, unsure of how to move forward? Let me tell you something, there's no better time than now. You've been given everything you need to start right here, right now. The only thing standing between you and the life you desire is action. Stop waiting for the stars to align. You have the power to take control, and it starts today. I'm going to show you how embracing the hustle can transform your future. It's not about waiting for an opportunity to come knocking at your door. It's about creating that opportunity, hustling for it, and owning your future. This is your moment. So let's stop hesitating and start moving forward. Let's make today the day you change everything. The time to act is now. This isn't some motivational fluff to make you feel good for a few minutes. This is about making a decision that could change the course of your life. You've probably heard 1,000 times that success doesn't come easy. Well, it doesn't. But the truth is, nothing worth having does. The only way to see results is to stop waiting for the perfect circumstances and start making things happen. Right now, you have a choice. You can keep waiting for tomorrow, or you can take action today. What's stopping you? Fear? Doubt? We all feel that. But guess what? You can't let those feelings control you. You have the power to decide. You can't afford to wait any longer. The time is now. Here's the harsh truth. The cost of inaction is regret. Think about it for a moment. What will you regret more in 5 years? Taking a shot and giving it your all, or sitting on the sidelines wondering what could have been? Regret will eat away at you. It'll whisper in your ear every single day, reminding you of what you didn't do. And that's the worst kind of pain. Regret doesn't fade. It only grows stronger with time, reminding you of every opportunity you missed, every dream you let slip by. But here's the good news. You don't have to live with that. The regret of not taking action now can be avoided. It's up to you. You control your actions. You control your choices. So stop waiting for the right moment. Create it now. The future you want begins with what you do today. Let me tell you something. You have the power to change your life, your hustle, your choices, your actions. These are the things that will shape your future. It's all in your hands. You are the one who decides whether you'll continue to let fear and doubt hold you back, or whether you'll step up and take control. Every day is an opportunity to build something better, to create the future you've always wanted. The question is, will you take it? Will you own your hustle? Will you step into your power and make today the day everything changes? The decision is yours. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment doesn't exist. It's created by the actions you take right now. So here's the rallying cry, let's rise together. It's time to stop talking about what we'll do tomorrow and start taking action today. Together we can build something incredible. Together we can change the course of our futures. But it starts with you. You're the one who has to make the first move. You're the one who has to decide that today is the day you step into your greatness. Don't let another moment pass you by. Take control, take action, and let's rise together. one step at a time. The hustle is yours. Let's make it count.